Murikuenda kuipi mimi? Akachena here aya. Handi mune aya.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I decided to share with you my road trip hygiene routine. A couple of weeks ago I took a road trip to Zimbabwe from Namibia, which resulted in me spending almost 2 nights on the road. So these are some of the things that helped me out. I had this small bag that I had in my handbag, which was very accessible, and in it were the following items. I had some flushable wipes. I had moisturizing creams for my face. One of them actually acts as a sunscreen. And then I had a smaller bag which I put things like sanitary pads, panty liners, and then a hand cream, roll-on, a tiny little Vaseline, and a perfume. This is actually not the actual perfume that is supposed to be in this container. What I did is I opened this one and I sprayed a huge amount of this perfume into the small bottle. Then I had this toiletry bag that I usually use when I go for swimming. In it was a face towel which I was going to use to wash my face, and the product that I use to wash my face. I know it's not the normal face wash, but this is what works for me. And a toothbrush and its case. And toothpaste. I also had a roll of toilet paper and some wipes. So this is how I would do my hygiene routine, because obviously you cannot take a shower and that trip is long, and you only do that when maybe the bus stops somewhere and you get to go out and freshen up, which is just like a few minutes, or it depends. Usually in the morning the time to freshen up was a bit longer, maybe close to 10 to 20 minutes. So what I would do was I would use these wet baby wipes to wipe my armpits, and to also wipe depending on the place. If I just, maybe it all depends on where I would have stopped. So I would use it to wipe my armpits, and then I would use this to wash my face, right? This too, I'll use the towel to dry my face. You guys just have to forgive me. I don't know why I am sweating so much. This face is so hot. Okay. Then I'll use the flushable wipes to wipe down there, my feminine area, because usually I don't want to just dispose wipes anyhow. So I prefer using flushable wipes. So obviously I would not use them inside. It would be just external, to remove anything and to remove any dirt down there, and which would also reduce any smell coming from there, since you'd have been on a journey for a very long time. Then I would brush my teeth, right? And after brushing my teeth, I would use my Neutrogena spot controlling moisturizer, but I use it together with this because this has a SPF of 25, so definitely I would need sunscreen. So after I've wiped my armpits, I would then apply a bit of roll-on, and then I would apply the fragrance, which is this fragrance which I put into this container. I would put it in the container. I would put it prior the journey because this can be opened. So I opened it, then I opened the big container, and then I made sure that the way the spray comes out ends the opening, and then I sprayed a generous amount so it was reaching somewhere here, so that I don't have to carry the big bottle with. So I would spray the fragrance on my clothes. I do not spray fragrance on my skin. I would spray it on my clothes, and if possible, I would also maybe, depending on the time. In my case, I did not change. There was no change of clothes that could be done, so I did not change any clothes. Then I would then always take a fresh panty liner and wear one. The toilet paper was for obvious reasons. You always need toilet paper when you're traveling because you can never know what can happen. In my case, I actually ended up having a running stomach, so the toilet paper really came in handy. And the other thing that would help you to reduce any odor and any smell coming from you is every time you pee, if you're a woman that is, you need to wipe down there with toilet paper. And I prefer moving around with my own toilet paper because I trust my own toilet paper. Then, forgive me, this bag, I usually, it's actually meant to be used when you go for swimming or you go to the beach, and then you take off all the wet things and then you put them in there. So this is where I would keep my first towel because there's nowhere to hang it. So after having used my first towel, I'll put it back in there. On the journey, unfortunately, I fell sick and I had a running stomach, but thank God I managed to buy some tablets that I had to take to stop the running stomach. The trip was quite hectic, and I'd like to just say to anyone else who decides to maybe then go for such a trip, it's always good to make sure that you're certain of the route that the bus is taking, especially if you're going to do the Namibia-Zimbabwe trip. If they say they're going to Botswana, ask which border you should ask questions like which border are you going to use, because you can cross into Botswana using the Ngoma border, or you can use the cross into Botswana using the Kobabis border, which is the shortest route. So you just have to make sure you know which route the bus is going to take. Unfortunately for me, I thought the bus was going through Botswana, but it took the longest route, and that I only found out when it was already too late to change my mind. And yeah, so that's basically it. This was my hygiene routine. It proved to be very effective. I would feel fresh afterwards, and made the trip a bit lighter, because there's nothing as terrible as having to travel feeling uncomfortable because you feel dirty. So this hygiene routine really proved to be very effective. And if you've got any questions, feel free to comment, to post them in the comment section. I'll put clips of the products that I've showed you. I'll take them somewhere in the video. And most of these products I got from, some I got from Pep, like this hand cream I got from Pep. Most of them I got from Discam. Discam is like one of my favorite toiletry shops where I get most of my toiletries. So thank you for watching this video till the end. Please do subscribe, click on the notification button, and share, and see you in my next video.